Honestly, for the last couple of days, I have just been in such a rut and I can feel myself slipping into a rut. So today was the first day that I actually felt like doing anything, and I am going out with my girlfriend tonight. So I kind of have to look semi-what presentable. I have a long list of things that I need to do. Everything on that list is guaranteed to make me feel better. So if you're into that type of content, you can hang around with me today. First things first, I'm gonna take a nice long shower and make sure that I feel better physically. I do my own press-ons, and this set is from yesterday. When I'm in the shower, I'm always starting off by shampooing my hair twice. I use silver shampoo with a really low pH because I have bleached hair. Second round, I'm using this little tool to massage my scalp, make sure that I get all of the buildup product out. Okay, now this is my favorite hair mask. I've tried so many different ones, and this is the best that I've ever tried. It leaves my hair feeling so soft, and this does not leave your hair feeling greasy. Quick shave, and now moving on to my face wash. Okay, so I did not know that apparently you need to wash your face for at least a minute. I usually just put it on and wash it off. Crazy, right? Okay, so the next one, I'm always doing my gua sha in the shower because that's the only time I can be asked to do this. And also the face wash is creating the perfect gliding surface for it. Brushing teeth in the shower. If you know, you know. I always feel so good after I just shower. Oh, just clean slate. So I'm not gonna touch my hair and I'm not gonna brush it because allegedly brushing your hair when it's really wet is bad for it. So I'm just gonna separate it with my hands and I'm gonna put it in a claw clip. Who needs a brush when you've got the claws? I'm going to go in with a touch of Absolute Repair oil because I feel like when I apply it and then dry my hair, it gives it extra shine, and also it prevents it from getting tangled while it's drying. My scalp does tend to get quite greasy, so I'm only putting it on my mids and ends. Once most of the product is in my hair, I'm just going to go very gently on the top of my head, not on the scalp. I'm just putting up my hair to dry because I know that I have to do so much cleaning up. My bedroom is a freaking mess right now, and I know that it doesn't look that bad from what you can see, but you just tilt the camera just a little bit and there it starts. What I didn't think about is that I actually need to now go rinse my hands because I just touched my hair and I put oil in it, and I definitely don't want to go in with my skincare and have all that oil go into my face. Skincare. I first go in with this Labo Korean, not Korean, Japanese. Oops. Japanese lotion. It says super moisture, but I was looking for something that's gonna help me tighten my pores, because especially in the T-zone, I feel like before I do my facials and my deep cleansing routines, it kind of gets really gunky. So I just thought that this might help. If you have any recommendations, I'm always open. This step is so easy for me to forget because every time I get out of the shower and wash my face, it doesn't matter even if I wash it with just water, my face feels so incredibly dry, so I always reach for my moisturizer. I should really put this lotion out where I can see it. And the excess can go on my neck. And we cannot forget about hands. Next step is my hyaluronic acid. I just use ordinary because it's the simplest thing for me to wrap my head around. I don't really like serums and skincare that has a lot of different ingredients because I do like to layer my skincare. So I'd rather go with a simple one ingredient product and layer it up with other stuff that I want. My skin just feels so much better after I put this stuff on. And yeah, I never avoid the area around my eyes because I think eye cream is a scam. If I age horribly, you know where I went wrong. Next up is my sunblock. I like to use the stick just because it's more convenient. Alright, it is time to tint my lashes, and shit's getting serious when I have to put all of my hair away. I'll be using a drugstore brand, 1000 Hour. To be honest, that is the only brand that I tried, and once I finish that, I'm probably gonna try some different ones to see which one works better. Okay, so I'm not an expert on dyeing your eyebrows or your eyelashes. I just follow the instructions on the box. I start by mixing both the developer and the dye together, and after it's gone dark, I'm gonna start applying it to my eyelashes. This specific brand will not dye your skin, so no need to worry if you accidentally mess up. I'm only applying it to the tips because I feel like the mid area of my eyelashes is pigmented enough, and we're done. So I'm just gonna let it sit like that for about 5 minutes and just gonna rinse it off. Next up, I'm gonna finally tweeze my eyebrows. In the shower, I noticed how crazy they grew out, and this is just castor oil, and it is absolutely insane. I haven't touched them for about 2 weeks, but my eyebrows normally do not grow like that. That is just crazy. So first I'm gonna go in and outline the shape of my eyebrows because I do tend to get carried away. I do not normally use concealer to do that. I usually go for my white waterline pencil, but that day I just couldn't find it. Alright, this is the best that we're gonna get right now. I am growing out my eyebrows to kind of give it more of a natural shape because at some point I did overpluck them so aggressively that now I have kind of holes in it, and also the front of my eyebrows are just so overplucked because at some point I just thought that it's going to be a brilliant idea to just overpluck them here and draw it in later. I'm going to wipe off the dye of my eyelashes and get that concealer off my face. It is time to clear out my space. I have been procrastinating on doing that for days and days, and it's finally time. I usually put on an episode of a YouTube show or a podcast to keep me entertained because I really don't want to be doing that. Alright, time has come. I'm gonna attempt making a poached egg in a microwave. After the 30 seconds are done, you need to let it sit there for another 30 seconds. All right, it's hair time. I'm gonna brush it first, and then I'm going to go in with my Volume Lift John Frieda mousse. This thing, out of all the mousses that I tried, is not gonna give you that crusty, you have shit in your hair look. So this goes on my roots. I actually feel like it's a bit too dry now, especially at the roots, so I'm gonna go with some water and then with some mousse. Normally do, I always flip all of my hair forward and then put this in my hands, kind of mush it around, and then go into my roots first and then spread it down across my length. All right, now I'm going to brush it out just to make sure that everything is super smooth and there's not a lot of product in one place. Now I'm going in with my hair protectant spray. All right, now I'm going to blow dry my hair just until it's about 80% dry, and then I'm gonna go in with a curling rod and do a blowout. I get so overstimulated even by super quiet Dyson, so I have to listen to music. I'm going to section my hair. I feel like it's always so hard to dry all the way the bottoms of your hair. It doesn't matter how dry the top gets, the bottom is always freaking soaking wet. So here's how I do my Dyson blowout. After I separate a small section of hair, I'm going to let the air wrap grab it, and then I'm going to twist it around because I do have quite long hair and the air wrap will not do it by itself. I shock it with cool air for 10 seconds and then I put it into rollers for a final cool down. Okay, we're finally done with hair. I know. This is the definition of trust the process. Just trust me, it's gonna look nice. So my hair is all the way in the rollers. The bottom section is very separate from the top one, and I did not do my bangs because for some reason I can never get the bangs right when I put them in the rollers. Something always goes wrong and then I have to restyle them, so now I just accepted my fate and I'm just going to kind of clip them out of the way and do my makeup. So this is my I cannot be asked makeup. I can do this makeup in about 10 minutes if I want to. This is really easy and anyone will be able to repeat that makeup. And yeah, blend BB cream with my hands because it leaves the best finish, better than beauty blender, wet beauty blender, or brush. Oh yeah, I use Velvet lipstick as a blush. I know it's a bit weird, but I was looking for this shade of blush for so long and I just can't find it. I know this might break some people out, so just be careful when you use other products that are intended for lips on your face. Okay, this is my trick to getting the waterline down. If you can't get your eye to relax, just look to the side. It takes me 2 seconds now. Then I go with my eyeliner and just outline the outer corner of my eye and blend it out with a clean eyeshadow brush. And then I'll set it with some more eyeshadow on top. The last thing is my bangs. I just curl them away from my face on the air wrap, and this is the finished look. It is so simple, but yet looks so classy. I love this dress, and I always wear it with sneakers. Thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye.